No, their arguments are that people would lose their jobs or that people would lose their kids. What they're doing is proving their insanity, proving the fact that they should lose their kids. They did what's called the Jader on me, super exciting my amygdala and hypothalamus through the metal in everyone's homes. Just like they can charge things wirelessly, they have neural mapped the human brain. And you can excite certain pathways, and they super excited my amygdala, throwing me into the Jader, the ringer, wailing on my heart, all of this with directed energy, sick radiation games, adult radiation games that they've thrown kids into, darkened kids into. This is a pedophile ring. Remote neural monitoring. Optogenetics is quite cheap. Optogenetics is quite cheap. It costs 10 cents to unsterilize someone. I said $10. It's insane. The cure to Huntington's and Parkinson's, but it's too far out of their reach, and they want this to come out slowly because of what they did to me, because of how much they tortured me for 3 years, and they're doing this to other people. What they did was handed me down to other people, saying, oh, it's not that bad. It's called sensory sharing, and they trafficked me. They trafficked me, and they used me to make other people feel better, that they were doing this to me, and that they shouldn't hurt as bad. Trafficking me with sensory sharing, where you can feel what they feel, see what they see, think what they think. It's insane, and it's quite cheap. And they have the planned obsolescent timeline, the radiological timeline has been slowed down for so long for security reasons. Because of shit like the Jader, which they tried on me. You're fucked. You're gonna lose your kids. A pedophile ring, yes, you're gonna lose your kids. Harassing me for 3 years, making sick jokes like breeding and raping my children, and putting them in the afterlife and raping them in the afterlife, and making me feel it with radiation, and manipulating my brain waves and optogenetics, taking my drugs away from me, negatively ionizing my G protein pathways. Reed Hastings, I know you know about this. Jeff Bezos, Tim Cook, Sundar Pichai. Dude, they will see this. I'm going to put this on YouTube, and when they hide it like they hide everything else, it doesn't appear on searches, but the date will be out there, and it will show up in court. And they think because it's groupthink that it'll be divided among them. It's called sensory sharing. They've taken my body over for 3 years. I've been their sexual little joke, their sexual play toy. They've done a lot of shit with me. They can make your penis erect. They can make your dick larger with directed energy. A lot of science, a lot of scientists are in this. People that they can control hair growth with this. They can make themselves grow taller even after the time you're supposed to grow taller. And they have an afterlife, like through brainwaves. They save people brainwaves, like San Junipero on Black Mirror, and they gave me my stutter back. They can take a stutter and give it back by negatively ionizing the pathways responsible for the stutter. And they can negatively ionize the Huntington's pathways, and it's so revolutionary, and it's all coming to a crashing end because it's so fucking cheap. You can unsterilize someone with 10 cents. Someone who is some people. You can unsterilize some people for 10 cents. The energy is quite cheap. And the people who develop the neural map are willing to let it go for very cheap because a lot of people fucked up. But they can make it up to you. They can't make it up to me and my family that they've driven insane for 3 years with what they call schizophrenia, what I call the microwave auditory effect, and synthetic telepathy, which the government, the FBI, knows about. Okay, this may turn a few heads. Yeah, that's them. Sensory sharing. I can feel what they feel. They can move my mouth. They can talk for me. It's insane. We explain it very quickly. Put this up, and it may get some attention, Jared, because you can't help me. The Illuminati, the baby fuckers that they are. Jared, this is going on YouTube, whatever. I'll go viral. Dude, stop. Nobody gives a shit about going viral. You're just showing this. I can have a conversation with them. It's very hard to explain. They're just making me look really bad. Dude. What?